I was thinking I wanted to try something brand new. So I took two of my favorite things and I mixed them together. We got coconut crusted lobster, y'all. You know we're gonna throw in some broccoli on the side and some potatoes. Let's get to it. It's JB Sutton Hands. So we got us two fresh lobster tails, y'all. I got these straight from the meat market. I don't trust the frozen lobster no more. I bought it once. I cooked it and it turned into mush because it was old. So I try to get it fresh as I can. But we're gonna just start by butterflying this. I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm just work down the middle all the way to the edge of this fin. As you can see, I don't have to do too much work with these because they already took the middle part out. So I'm just getting some nice little squeeze to hit like a little crack. It's gonna make the meat slide right out when I get ready to pull it up from the shell. But when you get the meat up, all you do is just lay it on top of the shell and just fold the back part outwards. That's simple. That's how you butterfly. I know a lot of y'all might be wondering, why am I baking this instead of frying it? Well, frying stuff is just way too easy for me. Cause that's how I grew up. We fry everything in Mississippi and anything. We fry stuff so much that we turn the wallpapers and the popcorn ceiling yellow. I know somebody out there can agree with me. But we're gonna keep it out the grease and we're gonna keep it healthy. All right, so now we got the meat sitting on top of the shell. Just gonna run our finger top of this back and just fold the meat down. We got both tails, butterfly. Just gonna brush this with a little bit of butter on the top and the bottom. And we're gonna keep our seasonings very light because we don't want to overpower or take over the coconut flavor in this. All right, now I'm just gonna come behind that, just a little bit of salt. Make sure you get both sides, y'all. Top and bottom. Now we got us some freshly ground black peppercorns. You know I like to go a little heavy on the black pepper. Then we got a little bit of onion powder. And then a little bit of garlic powder. That's it. We're gonna keep it simple. We really just want the flavor of the lobsters and the coconut to be the star. All right, just gonna move you to the side. I'm gonna grab a bowl and we're gonna beat one egg just as a binder to get our coconut and breadcrumb mixture to stick. Just whip it up real good. All right, got our egg finished, and now I'm gonna take some sweetened coconut flakes, about a half a cup, and I'm gonna add it to the bowl. And then we're gonna come behind our coconut flakes with a third of a cup of breadcrumbs. You just mix this up with your hand. You don't need a spoon or nothing. Just like that. Make sure you get an evenly mix. All right, now here comes the fun part. Try to keep a hand dry if you can, but we just gonna dump our lobster tails right into this egg mixture. And then right after that, we're going straight into our coconut and breadcrumbs. We don't want to pile it on too thick because we're baking this. So we want to get a nice crust on this. But just make sure it's covered all over. That's why I said, try to, keep a dry hand. So it won't be like me, stuff sticking to your hands. It'll be easier. if you kept a dry hand. But that's it. Look at that, y'all. We got both tails done now. Got our oven already preheated to 400 degrees. We're only gonna cook these for 15 minutes. It's gonna allow us to cook the lobster thoroughly, not overcook it, turn the rubber, but also get that nice golden brown crust that we're looking for. But just make sure you hit these little ball spots. But remember, not too thick, y'all. We want to cook evenly. Take a look at that. Look at that lobster. Perfectly crisp. Know that broccoli and stuff good. Nice and brown. But let's taste the main thing, which is our lobster. Get that money shot first. Oh yeah. Get some taste. That's perfect. That coconut really coming through, y'all. Wow. That's amazing. Oh man, that turned out perfect. Had a whole lot of coconut flavor in that lobster, but it wasn't too overbearing. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you get to try this one. I think you're gonna love it. Like always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. JB Sutton Hands. We had that coconut lobster.